Okay guys, welcome to another quick tutorial by Silicon Dales Australia. Just today, one of the things I want to talk about is checking your keyword density of your web pages. One of the things if you're performing SEO on any site is to know where your keyword density is. I'm not going to divulge the way we work out our keyword density or the ratios we use. Everyone's different in the SEO world and in certainly different markets and different niches. Keyword density can vary, so I'm not going to go into that in detail, but I will show you today how to check your keyword density and then what tool you can use to check your keyword density if you've got possibly an older HTML site, maybe it's deprecated code that some of the more modern tools don't pick up. So the tool that we like to use the best is SEO Centro. So you just go to seocentro.com and go to the keyword density tool, and we'll just put in a so you just come to this section here. We'll just put in a website. Let's put in this one here. This is not our site, but someone in our market, and we'll click submit. And you can see what it does. It brings up the keyword density for each keyword on the page, and this takes into account titles and meta tags and sidebars and footers, everything that's on the page. And then if you scroll on down, all the way down to the middle of the page, and you'll see it brings up the 2 keyword terms. So we can see here where the 2 keyword terms sit on the page. And then if we scroll on down even further, we can see we have the 3 keyword phrases as well. So SEO Centro is very accurate, but it only gives you up to 3 keyword phrases, which is pretty well where, you know, that's sort of the, in terms of ranking for high competition keywords, you're not going to worry too much more than that. The long tail keywords are going to rank normally pretty well anyway, depending on the competition of your niche. But sometimes, like I said, with the older HTML sites, they don't render in this tool. So a tool we've found that seems to work pretty well, and it's a bit more forgiving, is a tool called the keyword density tool from Article Underground. And there's the real simple, a little bit the same. So you can just come in here and put a URL in the field here. Sometimes you can vary these to see which ones works, because depending on the code or the website, you might need a different crawler. For this one, we'll just leave it on SpiderBots, hit submit, and it'll run through its test. And it's not as the interface is not as user friendly as SEO Centro, we don't find, but it still brings up the keywords. And then you can see here we've got the keywords in the 1 keyword format, in the 2 keyword format here on this side, and then the 3 keyword format. So it brings up all the same information, just in a little bit different format, and it gives you the percentages on page of each of those keywords. So if you've got an older HTML site that maybe has some older code and it's not picked up by a tool such as SEO Centro, you can head on over to Article Underground and use their keyword density tool. So that URL up there, actually we just go back, it's actually that URL there, and then you can just add in your URL and get your keyword density from there. Thanks, hope that's helped.